Hi there! If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to improve your problem-solving skills, then please continue watching. I will be posting weekly videos on simple stories with actionable steps. Would you mind by clicking the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up so I can keep producing informative content just for you? Now, are you letting circumstances dictate your ambitions and your ideas right now? Now, a friend of mine, he's young and he's ambitious and he's only 27 years old. He brought a funky, vibey night market into town about 3 years ago, and the market was doing very, very well and very well known. It attracted about 2,000 visitors per event. Now, when I spoke to him last week, he said he's in a very, very deep, dark place because he couldn't trade right now. And like many, many people, he's in survival mode. Now, we are thinking of how do I keep my job? How do I stay healthy? How do I feed my family? Now, when we are in survival mode, which I've been in before, we stop thinking about the future. We start dreaming, and you only focus on the short term. Now, please allow me to share some ideas with you today that can help you overcome that. Now, in 1943, during World War II, Vesta Stout was working at the ammunition factory in Illinois, and her job was to pack the ammunition boxes. Vesta also had two sons serving in the USA Navy at the time. And she noticed that the boxes of the ammunition that she was packing had a few flaws. Now, the boxes were sealed with paper tape with a tab to open them. And the workers then dipped the entire box into wax to make it waterproof. But the paper tape was very, very thin and the tabs often tore off, leaving soldiers like his son frantically trying to open the boxes while under fire. Not a good idea, not a good place to be in. Now, Vesta thought, why don't we take the cloth tape and dip that in wax and mix it with adhesive instead? So she took the idea to her boss, and her boss says it was a silly idea and completely dismissed it. Now, Vesta did what any mother would do. She wrote to President Roosevelt. Now, the president thought it was a great idea and passed her letter to the War Production Board. Later on, Johnson & Johnson started to produce this wonderful product that we know as today called the duct tape. Now, this is what I learned from Vesta. She wanted to save the soldiers' lives. That was a big ambition. She was looking for connecting ideas that could lead to a big ambition, meaning she thought of a prototype. She took the idea to her boss. She wrote to the president. Now, if you feel you are still in survival mode and reacting to your circumstances, I want you to look at what is available around you and what are those connecting ideas. For example, if your big ambition is to write a book, how about by starting writing one sentence or short little poem or even a blog post? You can even start by reading interesting stories and start making your own notes. Now go out there and start looking for your connecting ideas. Till next